So that person said that and I felt some type of way, like that crushed me. For a few days I felt really, I was wrestling with that. To be honest, I was wrestling with that, already knowing that my hair is not the fullest, and I was contemplating like, wow, well, what will it look like a few years later? Like, will it get any better? Hey everyone, it's me, Desiree Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to kind of be a little bit more transparent and talk about some of the challenges that I have had since growing my locks. If you don't know, I've been growing locks for now 3 years, and even though that may not seem like a long time to some, it is a long time for me. A long time to stick with one particular thing and keep nurturing it, keep growing. And you know, I've always liked changing up my style. In the past, I've turned to weaves after getting like a little taste of the ponytail craze. Comment down below if you have ever worn a ponytail. Some of you may not even know about the ponytails because you're seeing the lace wigs and the laid edges and all, but look, I grew up on ponytails. And so I started with ponytails, and then my mom finally let me wear weaves and wigs, pretty much wigs, because I didn't really get a weave. Only time I got a weave was when I went to my high school prom, senior prom. But fast forward till now, I've had challenges. You know, I've had challenges since growing my locks. It has not been an easy road throughout the whole entire 3 years. There have been ups and downs. And so I just wanted to share some of those challenges with you, especially to those of you who may be dealing with the same thing and you think that you're on your own with these things. No, most likely an issue that you're dealing with your hair is also someone else's issue, something that someone else is dealing with as well. So I just wanted to come clean with my challenges, and I invite you all, if you're watching this video and if you have any challenges, list them down below. And yeah, okay, so the number one challenge that I've had since locking my hair has been the buildup. Look, if you follow me, you know this has been pretty much the number one word on my channel. Buildup needs to pay me for how I talk about them in my videos. Buildup has been such an issue for me. If you don't know what buildup is, it's pretty much your locks. It's pretty much products that are left in your locks, dirt that are left in your locks, lint that is left embedded in your locks. Buildup is the buildup of those things that have been sitting on your locks for such a long period of time, so much so that it is so hard to get it out. Look, I've had buildup for a while. I've had buildup from the very beginning when I started my locks with custardy, you know, like a custardy texture of hair product. A Shea Moisture custardy product I started my 2-strand twist locks with that product, and from the very beginning I did myself in because I wasn't washing my hair intensely because I didn't want to unravel my twists, but I had that product in my hair for a while, and after a few months I then started feeling a lot more comfortable to actually wash my hair vigorously. But for a while that product just sat in my hair. You know, I'm not gonna act like I always chose the right things to do. I also used this hair mousse that I probably should not have used. And I'm not gonna say that hair mousse is not good for everyone, but for me, this particular hair mousse was just not it. Before I got married, well, as I was preparing to get married, I wanted like a nice curl, like, you know, beautiful bouncy curls. So I did the most, and I used a mousse to set my curls. Normally I'm just content setting my curls with a little mist of water, a little bit of, you know, oils inside of the water or whatever, and I get a nice look. Like this my hair right now, these curls, I just set the curls with water, and I have curls for like, these curls have been in my hair since like Sunday morning, and it's now Wednesday. But me and my extra self decided to pick up mousse and do something different. And I regret it because that mousse was so white. Be careful of the color that you use, the color products that you use in your hair. That will definitely give you an indication of what will stick in your hair if you don't wash it out properly. But this mousse was white and it was creamy, and I didn't wash my hair out completely and thoroughly. So buildup has been an issue because I have not always used the right things in my hair. I haven't always washed my hair properly. I've thought that, you know, just running into the shower, doing a quick wash and running out was me maintaining low maintenance locks, when that is completely far from the truth. I just was not washing my hair long enough, not rinsing it long enough, and I think some of the buildup was also shampoo as well, and lint as well. Look, I had my share of issues with buildup. Let's just put it that way. Buildup has been a big problem. So that's a big challenge that I've dealt with. Another challenge that I've dealt with is finding the right products for me. When I was the loose natural, I was just using everybody's products, and I was able to do that because my loose natural hair made it easy for those products to just wash out. But for me right now, I'm in a place where, since I know that I wrestle with buildup so easily, I've been trying to find products that do not stick in my hair, that will not stick on top of my locks and produce buildup, but also products that are nourishing and that promote an environment of moisture, because locks already get dry as it is. So it's very important to replenish your locks with moisture. So I've been really trying to find my right fit as far as products, and products that nourish my hair, products that will help me to keep my hair as healthy as possible. It's been difficult because if you go to your nearest, I don't know, CVS or Walmart or Walgreens or whatever, they don't always have a set location for people with locks. So for the most part, us with locks, we have to kind of go up on our own understanding and test different things out and see what works for us. So that's where I've been, kind of trying to find my fit, trying to find products that agree with my lifestyle, as I'm trying to stay away from certain products that are not good for your health, and stick to those that I know I feel most at ease while I'm using them. Another problem that I've had with my locks is, and I've never shared this, but I see breakage. I am seeing breakage, and I think that might be an indication that I have to go ahead and trim my hair. I have not trimmed my hair since I started my locks. I didn't really think you needed to trim your hair, trim your ends, but apparently I need to do that. So I discovered this when I would wash my hair. I would wash my hair, come out the shower, and in the tub, I would see like the tiny little hairs again, and I saw those hairs. It brought me right back to when I was loose natural and my hair was breaking off because of the hair color that I put in my hair, which was blonde, and I wasn't nourishing my hair and all of that stuff. But now I'm seeing the same thing. So because I know that I dealt with that before, and the reason for that, I know I have to focus, like I said in the last point, focus more on moisture, building back the moisture in my hair so that it will not break off. But I know I need to go ahead and first of all trim my ends, because I've not done that in years. Let me know if you trim your locks, because I honestly didn't think it was necessary, but apparently it is. And the last challenge that I can think of as far as my lock journey is concerned, I've felt some type of way while I was still growing my locks. While in the first, I think the first or the second year of having my locks, I already wrestled inside of my mind thinking, wow, my locks don't look as thick as I want them to. My locks are not as thick as that girl on YouTube or this girl on Instagram. Like, why are my locks not thick? Why don't they look as thick as I know that they can grow? Why did my twists look like they had the potential of expanding and being thicker than they look now? So I wrestled with that inside, already having a little bit of an insecurity that my locks are thin. And so it took someone else bringing that out and saying, are your locks thinning out? They don't look thick at all, to be the final thing that pushed me over the edge. So the opinions of others is definitely something that you have to master while you are growing your locks, because people don't always have the best things to say, the most encouraging things to say, and you just have to be strong enough inside and know who you are and know why you're locking your hair and what you are doing, and what you're doing is the best thing for you. You have to be strong in yourself, because other people will definitely have you rethinking your entire decision to lock your hair in the first place. So that person said that and I felt some type of way, like that crushed me. For a few days I was wrestling with that. To be honest, I was wrestling with that, already knowing that my hair is not the fullest, and I was contemplating like, wow, well, what will it look like a few years later? Like, will it get any better? I had to come to terms with the fact that my locks are different from other people's locks. My hair texture, first of all, my texture is different from other people's texture. So that right there is the reason why my locks are different from someone else's, and the reason why your locks are different from mine and mine are different from yours. We don't all have the same set of locks, and that's the beauty of it all. You know, we all have a unique set of locks, and that is amazing. If we can really celebrate that, that would be the best thing, rather than comparing ourselves to one another. So I had to come to terms with, Desiree, you have a different hair texture. Around the crown of your hair, or around, like, say, the edges, you have a soft texture, and it's a little bit more thinner than the rest of your hair. So of course, as you're growing out your locks, they're going to lay a certain way, but that doesn't mean that your hair is any less than anyone else's. Your hair is your hair, and you should not compare yourself to anyone else's. Embrace your hair. You may not have the thickest set of hair, the thickest set of locks, I don't know what you may want with your lock journey, but you may not have that. But what you can do is rock the hell out of your hair, for lack of better words, to fully embrace it and just really rock it and make it your own, customize it and make it you. That's the best thing you can do. So I had to learn that along the way, as I was wrestling inside with insecurities and fears. I just had to say, you know what, Desiree? Here you are. You know, you got what you got. Rock it, embrace it, make the best out of it. So that's why you all see me doing different things with my hair, because I'm embracing my hair rather than keeping myself in a place where I'm comparing myself and putting, doubting my whole entire journey as it is to begin with. Why do that when you can put that energy into loving your hair and embracing it and making it the best that it can be for you? And so I get a lot of compliments now on my hair because I embrace my hair rather than sit back and think the worst of it. But those are pretty much the challenges that I've had since growing my locks. Just some of few others that I didn't really say on camera. But what are some of the challenges that you've had while growing your locks? I know you've had challenges because we all have them. We all are still learning our hair. Unless you've been locked for like your whole entire life, we all are still learning our hair. We're still developing as our hair develops, and we're still growing with our hair. So no one has really gotten to the point of perfection. We're all in the process. So don't feel bad if you're in a challenge right now and you don't exactly know how to overcome the challenge. We all have challenges. So list your challenge down below so I know I'm not the only challenged one. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for many, many more. Also, I'm on Instagram, so if you want to add me, I would love that. My Instagram is itsDesireeMarie_, and yeah, you can DM me and connect with me on there when I'm not on here. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Later. Bye.